What is holding you back? Now, before, you think that I'm coming for you, that is not the case. I'm coming from a place of compassion. Because I know I've done videos before like, hey, if you want to live out your dream, all you got to do is just start. Just start. I think even like my first podcast, the title was called Just Start. But now that I'm in therapy and I'm being asked those same questions, what is holding you back or whatever, I'm realizing that it's not as easy as just start. Now, what I mean in like, as far as like you want to write a book, oh yeah, just start writing a book. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just get a camera, you got your phone, blah, blah, blah. But for some of us, it's much deeper than that. It's not just as easy as getting a camera and getting in front of it. Some of us, it is that our self-esteem. You have a fear of success and failure. You don't want to do the work. Other of us, obviously, it is money, but sometimes it's things on a deeper level. It is hard being the first person in the family to do something. You don't have any other examples. And you start doubting if you ever heard from God in the first place. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. And it's like, sometimes you just don't want to do the work, because when you take on whatever God has for you, you're going to be required to do a lot more. There's going to be the world on your shoulders and all that. And sometimes you don't want to even deal with that. It's a lot of pressure and you don't want to. And so I wanted to come to you guys and ask a real serious question. What is stopping you from going forward? Is it that you don't believe in yourself? Are you carrying the burdens from your past? What are you saying to yourself? Are you encouraging yourself? Because I'm going to tell you something. Whatever God has for you, it is extremely big. And the dream that he gave you, it seems like it is out of this world. It weighs like a ton of bricks. And just thinking about it, you're like, I'll never get there. But that's because you're looking at it through your own lens. You're looking at it by yourself. But God will give you the strength, and you're like, oh, all you have to do is believe. He's not telling you to go out and, go on a skyscraper and save the world or whatever. But even if he is, just realize that he's with you every step of the way. He didn't give this to you if he didn't know that you could handle it. He knows what he put on the inside of you. And the crazy thing is, or the miraculous thing is, you haven't even met that version of you that's going to accomplish all these things. As you're going on your journey, you're going to get stronger and you're going to get better and get wiser. And slowly but surely, you'll be molded into the person that God knew that can handle all of this. And I say this from experience. The person that I was 10 years ago is not the person that I am right now. The person when I started making videos is not the same person. I wasn't as confident as I am now. Just leave it there. But I wasn't. I didn't have the self-esteem, self-worth. I just got in front of the camera and tried to give you guys encouragement. But it took a long road to get to this person. And so that's what I'm saying to you guys. As you're going on the journey, God will reshape you, reform you. A lot of the old weight and the dead weight will just start to fall right off of you. There are things that you say to yourself now will not be the same thing that you will say to yourself going forward. But you have to make the first step. And the first step is acknowledging that dream and making a decision that you're going to follow that dream. And Realize that there's going to be bumps and bruises. Every day isn't going to be a great day. Every day you're probably, if you just say you're writing a book, I don't want to write a book today. And that is fine. But at least show up every day, because you never know what God has planned for you. And I know a lot of you, it's just like, I just don't see this happening. Maybe it's not for you to see at this time. I've said in the previous video, I ran from what I was supposed to be doing until I had nowhere else to go, and I basically started. And so that is the thing for you. You may never see yourself being where God says you're going to be, but you're going to end up there. You just got to believe in yourself and know that God didn't put these things on you if he didn't plan to help you succeed in those things. And another thing too, your dream is so big because God wants to help you with that. You're thinking about yourself and I can never do this. No, you can't. But with God, you can do everything. With God, all things are possible. But you have to believe. Take that first step. Let God know, you know what, God, here's my yes. And whatever that comes with, I'll do it. And once you do that, you'll be in a such better place, in a much better place. And then at the end of the day, you're like, you know what? It was all worth it. So you got this. Regardless of what it is, God did not place that on you for no reason. It got to come out of you. And with God, once again, all things are possible. Keep going with your dreams. Don't give up. Don't stop. It's coming for you. All your blessings is on the way. Just be obedient and do what God says.